In the year 2000, there were only 4 million internet users in the country.
Okay.
When we launched Naukri, there were only 14,000 internet accounts in the country.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
But we launched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? And we launched saying 14,000 is a large number.
Yeah.
अब इसी में पैसे बनाने हैं।
बिल्कुल.
और उसी में हमने ब्रेक इवन किया।
Yeah.
उसी में पैसे बनाए हमने। And then as the internet grew, we grew.
Yeah. From Naukri, Make My Trip to Flipkart, Ola, Zomato has paved the way for all of us to stand and say that we can all try to do this. Yeah, but that has also led to a lot of Kool-Aid flowing in the entire ecosystem. So shifting a bit to the hardware segment, which is where I work. So do you think the hardware decade for India is here, or is it all Kool-Aid and hype?
We don't know. Okay, it's hard to say.
Yeah.
If in the year 2000 you'd asked, has the internet arrived? A lot of Kool-Aid would say yes. A lot of skeptics say, what rubbish is this? Because see, in the year 2000, there were only 4 million internet users in the country.
Okay.
When we launched Naukri, there were only 14,000 internet accounts in the country.
Wow.
Okay?
Yeah.
But we launched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and we launched saying 14,000 is a large number.
Yeah.
अब इसी में पैसे बनाने हैं।
बिल्कुल.
उसी में हमने ब्रेक इवन किया।
Yeah.
उसी में पैसे बनाए हमने। And then as the internet grew, we grew.
Yeah.
So you may dream big, but you must start small.
Okay.
So अगर आप हार्डवेयर कर रहे हो,
Yeah.
and you plan your investments for 100x the market size of today,
Yeah.
Maybe the market get to 100x, but maybe in 20 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
And you will fail.
Yeah.
Because you will not survive those 20 years. So as a good businessman, you've got to figure out कि भाई अभी कितना market है,
Yeah.
और 2 साल में कितना होगा, 3 साल में कितना होगा,
Yeah.
reasonably speaking,
Yeah.
and plan for that. And plan है भाई इस market size में मेरे को पैसे बनाने हैं. How will I do it?
I have a follow-up question on this, right? So, जैसे हम TV और phone देखते हैं, right, which is being used by everyone. So
Today, but not.
No, yeah, today, right? When you see that kind of a consumer product which everybody is using, तो target group define करना, TG define करना, for let's say new product you come up with, like an air purifier or a smart lock, right? How does one do that? What we are saying is that go for the limited set that will use it in the next, let's say, 24 months, 48 months. Don't think of a year 10. Is that what you are?
I'm saying step by step करो.
Yeah.
Step by step करो. देखो, so आपको अगर मान लो smart lock बनाना है, ठीक है?
Yeah.
So then you ask yourself, how many smart locks do I need to sell every year to break even?
And break even in the real terms, not CM, GM, and all the Kool-Aid.
No, that is CM1, CM2. That's all rubbish.
EBITDA.
That's all rubbish.
Yeah.
Cash. भाई
Okay.
पैसा खर्चा कितना हुआ?
Yeah. I agree.
आमदनी कितनी? मुनाफा कितना? Is the cash in bank going up or not
Yeah.
every month?
Yeah.
So if you're actually profitable in a healthy business, the cash in bank should be going up every month.
But in hardware, like where there is a lot of capex required at times, that might not be.
So you may start by importing, you may start by trading, you may start by assembling.
Yeah. And go step by step from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are ways.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the money, and that kind of capex is 100% required, तो वो धंधा मत करो यार. It's not for you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Until you get enough money.
Got it. And there is a lot of government grants and PLIs and schemes around it, which I think from where we are seeing it, the way India is looking to do it is like compete or create the model that China created. What's your take on that? Should we copy some things directly from there in terms of execution?
We should copy whatever is worth copying.
Yeah.
And which we can copy.
Yeah.
Sometimes you adapt and make your own. Sometimes you're a small guy. Maybe the PLI is out of reach for you.
Yeah.
Because you can't get to that scale right now.
Yeah.
So you cut your coat according to your cloth as an individual entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Sapne bade socho,
Yeah.
but start small. In a more realistic manner.
Okay. Sir, if you had to start all over again, like अगर आप आज शुरू कर रहे होते और हार्डवेयर में शुरू कर रहे होते, which device would you like to make?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. But I would make something which is reasonably unique, where I have some sort of competitive advantage, some sort of moat, some sort of differentiation, which only I can provide. So if there's a hardware device,
Yeah.
but that hardware and import हो रहा है,
Yeah.
or large parts of it are imported from China, then anybody can do it.
Yeah.
So let's say I do it. Now what can I attach to that hardware device? Some software, some operating system, some user interface,
Yeah.
which will make my product unique. So I'm not selling the hardware device anymore. I'm selling a solution which is unique to me.
Okay. So whatever edge one has, let's say आपने कुछ भी मोट या डिफरेंशिएट क्या
so,
शुरू किया, 6 महीने में लोग बना लेंगे.
देखो iPhone में हार्डवेयर होता है,
जी.
but I'm not buying a piece of hardware.
Yeah.
I'm actually buying the UI, UX.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm buying the user experience.
Yeah.
That's the software. That's the design of the software.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's unique to Apple. That's unique to iPhone. Now the truth also is that once a consumer gets addicted to a particular UI UX
Yeah.
workflow, and if
That becomes the moat.
लोगों की आदतें, people don't change their habits very fast.
True.
Now if you ask me to move to Android,
Yeah.
even though Android outnumbers iOS by a factor of whatever X
Yeah.
in this country,
Yeah.
I'm very reluctant to do it, even though it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Both my children use Android.
Yeah.
They've grown up on it, and they prefer it. But I've got habituated to this, and I will not change. So I'm willing to pay the extra price.
What is the most useless hardware you own, which you don't use at all? घर में consumer durable में पड़ा हुआ है.
So there's a DVD player, which is a hangover of decades past.
Yeah.
But I still have some old DVDs,
Yeah.
which I may want to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
And those DVDs I don't get online.
Yeah.
I don't get on the OTT services. So I keep them. Okay, but I cannot remember the last time I watched a DVD. There is a Sony camera in the 90s called a Handycam.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
So I have a Handycam, and I've got those small tapes
Yeah.
of film. And sometime I'm saying I have to convert those small tapes of film into onto an online sort of on a drive.
Yeah.
I know I've got down to doing it. I don't know how I'll do it, but it's got bachpan ke videos of the kids.
Yeah.
So I need to do that sometime.
Yeah.
But we've not used the Handycam in decades.
Yeah.
I bought an Apple Watch because it was the thing. I don't use it. Frankly, the truth is all these watches, right?
Yeah.
Smart watches. I don't use them for anything other than telling the time. Okay, and
But the new fitness trackers don't have watches in them now.
and no, and the truth is I don't even need a watch till the time because I can set. I've got it on my phone now.
Yeah.
So actually, I'm thinking of going back to the old watch of just एक बड़ा हाथ,
Yeah.
एक छोटा हाथ, समय के लिए. Because see, my father, who passed away in 2016, he in 1977 had bought an Omega automatic.
Yeah.
Which was one of his very few indulgences. He was very frugal.
Yeah.
But he'd gone on a foreign assignment for 3 years. So before he came back, he bought himself a watch. And he gave that to me 4 or 5 years before he passed away, 2010-11. So I used it several years, and then I migrated to a smartwatch saying this is a smartwatch.
Yeah.
But I don't really use a watch for anything other than time. I don't look at my heartbeat. I don't look at all those fancy things I don't do.
The stress, strain, brain flow.
No,
you're not
I don't.
interested in all that.
I don't use my watch for that.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking of going back to the Omega.
Yeah.
At least it's got nostalgia value because it reminds me of my father.
Yeah.
So I'm actually not a gadget and gizmo guy.
Yeah. So I had kept a question in the rapid fire segment about things that people from today will not relate, like the Doordarshan or ration cards and landlines. DVD player को भी उसी लिस्ट में डाल दे.
हाँ, लैंडलाइन है घर पे, बट उस पर कई फोन आते हैं.
Yeah.
I think a ration card, I don't recall the last time I saw my ration card. It's there at home somewhere.
I'm sure it is there.
I don't recall it. I last visited a ration shop, I think, in the early to mid 70s.
Wow.
Okay. They were no longer relevant, because food grains became more abundantly available in the country. I think ration card was जब से Green Revolution हुई है, when India became self-sufficient in food grains.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't need the ration card. Some did because you got it cheaper
Yep.
at the ration store.
Yeah.
But some people did not need the ration cards. So there's a ration entitlement I probably have even today of X grams per month with that card.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where the neighborhood ration store is now because we moved neighborhoods. But the big utility of ration card for many, many decades was the purpose of identification and proof of residence.
Yeah. Before the Aadhaar and the other
That's
things
right.
came
Before Aadhaar came and made that slightly obsolete.
Yeah.
So ration card.
Yeah.
Do you have a ration card? You know.
So going back to the gadget thing, you mentioned that you only want your
So
watches
the
to...
concept of rationing.
Yeah.
The concept of rationing was a shortage economy concept,
Yeah.
which became increasingly less relevant in the 80s and 90s because India became self-sufficient in food grains.
Yeah. Yeah.